do it, it doesn't say that the federal government is the only actor that can do it. Would you agree that there are other possible actors?
Nope.
Okay, so there's no other way.
There is no other way. It has to be the government of the
Okay.
United States, the federal government.
Alright, alright.
Oh, and by the way,
What makes you support this claim?
huh?
What makes you support this claim?
What makes me support this claim? Because I kind of have to, because this is debate.
You have no logical reason other than that you should, okay, okay.
You get that this is a game?
Yeah, gray, how far did you get in your gray or four card?
I kind of just we're doing that part right there.
Okay,
So yeah, just that first time.
okay, what warrants in this card support the tag at that point?
None. Well, actually, it's
Okay.
right about there. Right about there.
Okay, but you didn't read that part, did you?
I didn't read that part yet.
Okay,
Shh, but I will.
alright,
That's a hint
when
at
you
the
say
future.
US military spending will sustain our hard power in the status quo, but cannot continue, where does it talk about how United States leadership cannot continue?
10 seconds.
Because our soldiers are going to die. That's just the way things are. We need more children to fill in for those soldiers. They're dying.
Okay, and right now there's no children?
Oh,
Okay.
0 seconds left. That is pro.
Okay,
It's your 1 NC speech now or crap?
1 NC.
Okay.
Not prepping.
Wait.
Kidding. Prep's
Wait.
for nerds. It's going to be a couple off. What a couple means, I'm not entirely. Wait. Here, let me count. Let me cross out. Let me do that shit.
The 1 NC is going to be totally awesome.
Okay.
Now I remember where I put my paper. But that doesn't matter now.
You know what? I'll throw in here. Could I use like 15 seconds of prep?
Yeah.
Of course.
Dum dum dum. Time.
Time?
Yep.
Okay.
Use 10.
Oh.
You did use
oh,
10.
I shaved up. I shaved off. Okay.
So about 5 big ones. So
What?
what's the order?
Okay, 1. Here, let me decide. 1, 2, 3.
Still being recorded, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I see me. That's great. So is this going on YouTube or is this,
Probably, yeah.
It might be part of the documentary section of our movie festival, film festival.
It would have to go on Google Video anyway, because YouTube has a limit.
3 off, hedge.
3 off and then hedge,
Wait, 4 off, then hedge.
4 off and hedge, so I'll do 1.
Yeah, and then normal solvency.
4 off.
4 off, hedge, solvency. Notice how I'm clearly sealing prep, everyone. You should totally yell at me for doing that if I'm in your round.
Hedge. And then
Make me sing the
solvency.
alphabet backwards when I'm giving my.
ZYXW.
Yeah.
Oh, hi there.
Yeah.
It's like the least discreet way of keeping someone's walking around with a laptop pointing at them.
Whatever. Okay.
I just wanted to get Wild Bill's flow in there.
Okay. You see, my flows are much more awesome than traditional flows, and that's the reason to vote app.
Why are they more awesome?
Because they're
Hey,
made
you
by
can't
me.
make individual voters during my speech. Go away.
Nope.
We're
I'm
gonna
sorry,
do-
I am a human.
I'm ready.
Okay, 3 off and then 4 off and then hedge.
Yes.
Wait, hedge and then solvency, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
depending on what I get through, I don't know, I haven't found myself. Interpretation, social services are contextually distinct from housing, employment, and education services. Matthew 4. While welfare might be equated to well-being in human geography, it refers to most factors within control of society's environmental quality, security, access to commodities and services, therefore incorporates income, standards of living, housing, employment, access to educational, health, and social services. B. Violation plan provides one of these types of services. C. Reason prefer. 1. Limits affirmative interpretation and significantly increases the number of viable cases on what promises to be a huge topic, making it very difficult to win on negative hurting or death in education on the topic. 2. Ground the provision of these types of benefits are coordinated counterplans designed to track against a huge big F topic. Also, D. Topicality is a voting issue for fairness and education. Next off. Text: the United States federal government will fully subsidize Space Camp for all those living beneath the federal poverty guideline. Space Camp is awesome. AstroGo 587-07. Space Camp is awesome. Okay, next off, states counter plan. First, the 50 states of the United States will implement the plan. The 50 states of the United States should require that all teachers of Head Start programs have attained college degrees and complete literacy education training. The United States federal government will design and distribute national Head Start curriculum, or the 50 state governments will design and distribute a national Head Start curriculum focused on literacy training and basic mathematical skills. Head Start scanners will be fully evaluated for the compliance with this criteria. The United States will fully fund the recruitment and training of teachers and development of implementation of new curricula, funding and enforcement through normal means, which may include taxing. And also, state experimentation solves. Nathan Oye. Activists in many states are pulling every lever to dispute school funding, ways to provide aid support rural community states. Also leaning in, learning ways of setting up preschool programs. States have also intervened the provision of public infrastructure. And states will fill any vacuum left by federal government bolstering federalism. Nathan 08. Fast forward to the 1980s, the pendulum of national security policy swung by the Lyndon B. Johnson Great Society. Again, there was a surge in state-level activism. The case of response to President Ronald Reagan's 1981 to 82 federal cuts in domestic spending, states reshaped their counterpart programs to reflect their priorities, increase the funding programs in areas which the federal government became less active and assumed more control over activities of local governments. And next off is federalism. A, federalism will rise again. 2 reasons. Sturbridge 08. The major turning point in the world for the states and intergovernmental system, long-term trend of centralization and authority in Washington, D.C. may slow dramatically or even be released. 2 reasons. The Jurassic first administration Congress will have to focus on international issues. Second, on many domestic issues of healthcare, climate change, and states governors have been providing national leadership over the past decade. And also, if he argues uniqueness, the counterplan will create uniqueness by bolstering federalism, extend our Nathan in 08. And also B, plan undermines federalism. U 05. Worse, imposing national rules on areas supports the ability of our states to serve as laboratories of democracy. Supreme Court Justice Brender's observed its happy incidents of federal single courageous state may take if citizens choose serve as a laboratory, try novel and social economic experiments without the risk to the rest of the country. And also, see, encouragement is necessary for development of Iraq federalism. Berkanti 08. Federalism needs to support the encouragement of U.S. Encouragement is needed to overcome federal classic commitment problems. In order to realize federalism, parties must share the power and trust on the other side of the power as well. Third party is the U.S. Is needed to ensure that both parties commit to federalism and take action against violence of this system. And D, federal system key to peace in Iraq. Berkanti 08. In order to achieve a sustainable peace in 2012 and beyond, Iraq needs to be put in place a viable federal system. At the outset, the Iraq Constitution defines Iraq as a single independent federal state. And E, nuclear war. Stenard 06. But both build up and say draw down and leave pros and cons said Biddle, authority of military power, explaining defeat in modern battle. He was not part of the Iraq's expert pool. Fans increasing troop strength in Iraq include Republican Senator John McCain, who argues troops are needed to prevent conflicts from spilling out of Iraq and feeding global terrorism. The United States